Hey everyone, it's Mike Brown, the founder of BotNeo, and I want to do this quick video to give you guys some updates because I know we got some good enhancements coming that are really going to improve some of the quality of life that you guys are experiencing with BotNeo. And I want to kind of show you some quick troubleshooting steps on what you can do if you're running into problems training your bot, and share with you the features that are up next in the pipeline. So let me go ahead and switch to share my screen right now. So this is one of the things that's going to be coming up next. If you'll notice right here under training data, you're going to see this kind of new type of status that pops up. What we're doing is we're capturing every time the bot says, I don't know the answer to this question. So you're going to see what the customer typed in here on the left, and you're going to be able to click on that and type in the answer right here. So it's going to be a quick and easier way to train the bot when you reach those I don't know answers. So you can come in here and just type in the answer, click start training, and you're good to go. Now, the other thing that the team's working on right now is they're working on the ability to parse the Word docs and PDFs. So we're going to be having that coming shortly. A lot of you guys are crawling some giant sites with a lot of PDFs and a lot of Word docs and different stuff. So we're trying to support all those use cases. So stay tuned for that. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them into the chat. I'm going to go ahead and answer these questions for you. The other thing I want to bring to you guys' attention, quick troubleshooting step. If you guys are having problems training your bots, you might see this little red message up here. Go ahead and try deleting your site right here in the list. Just delete it and re-add it. That's going to actually purge it out of the system and give it a fresh start. That's the quickest way to get inside and get your bot trained. And if you still have issues after that, please shoot us over your website URL so we can test on your website specifically and see what it is and get you helped out. You can just email that to mike@botneo.com, and we're happy to dive into that and help you guys out. So I just want to give you guys that quick update. Stay tuned for these great changes. So again, we got the ability to put the quick training data in here. We're going to pre-populate the questions based on what the customer typed. And if it said, I don't know, you'll see that right here. You'll just be able to type that in. And then we got some enhancements to the training process to be able to crawl larger amounts of data. Right now, we're capping it at 15 minutes of training, but I see you guys trying to download the whole internet in there. So we're going to increase that in the next day or two, or maybe by Monday, I would say. So stay tuned on that. And if you guys have any questions, just let us know in the group. So we got Joshua asking, how does rebilling work for sub accounts? So that's a great question. You do have the ability in here inside your system. When you click on sub accounts, you'll be able to get a pop-up. And in that pop-up, you can select the plan. So let me go ahead and see if I can pull that up really quick. Dive into one of the sub accounts. Give me a moment, but that's a great question. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to pull up this sub account right here. Log in. And here we go. I just want to say thank you guys so much to the response on Neo has been overwhelming. There's people using it in all sorts of ways. I think maybe we didn't even imagine, which is super exciting. So good job. And let me go ahead and share this other screen. All right, perfect. So this is what you're going to do. The billing for the sub accounts, when you come in, you're going to see the sub account menu. Just click on create sub account. This is a new, easier way to onboard your customers and create sub accounts. It's just in this menu. And when you're creating your user, it's going to ask you, do you want to set up billing for this user, or is this complimentary? So if you're already offering this to your other customers, you're already doing client services for, and this is just an add-on value for them, something along those lines, you can do that. But if you just click set up billing for this user, as long as you guys have your payment gateway connected like Stripe or one of those other options, you can go in there and just collect the credit card right here and enroll them in that plan. So it's super easy to get going there. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. And then we got Joshua also asking, do we get billed for their usage and then bill them, or does it just bill them for their usage and we get the profits? So you guys definitely get the profits, right? This is the unlimited plan for the reselling with BotNeo. So you can sell it unlimited time for unlimited profits. And so the way that works is you have two ways you can offer it to your customers, at least, right? So if you guys are going to be offering the OpenAI included, that's something you can charge for, right? So you can go ahead and in your bot, you're going to see this little API settings tab over here. You have your Open API key that you added to your account when you set it up. By default, this little checkbox right here is not checked. That means you're not sharing your API key with your sub accounts. If you do want to offer that, you can check to enable that, but that's, more of a premium service you may want to charge extra for. So just be aware that you guys have that option in there. And so you can either share it and charge a higher monthly fee for including that API key, or just the customer can go in and add their own open API key. So we got it pretty simple. You just click the add button, and then we got a little link right there where they can pull that up and get the API key from their own account. And that's probably the best way to do it, right? So I always think that's easier than trying to explain what tokens are, because they got the whole token billing. It's not exactly words. It's kind of like words, but they call it tokens. So, and just so everyone knows, it's like 1,000 tokens equals about 700 words, give or take. So that's their own little estimate they put on their website. And the cost on that is like 2 cents per 1,000 tokens. So it's not per token, just so you guys know that. But good questions. And let me know if you guys have any other questions in the chat. I want to make sure you guys are in here successfully using the system. And again, the team's working on getting some big updates in there for the chatbot. So we got the crawl length that we're increasing, which is really going to help with some of those larger websites you guys are trying to process. And we got some other things to come. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.